Hello everyone, welcome to the channel StatisticaHub. So we are discussing IITJAM 2023 question paper, and in that we have done till question number 22 in the previous lectures, and now we'll start with the question number 23. Okay, so let's see what is in this question. So it is saying that let x and y be random variables such that x is following normal 1, 2. Okay, and probability y equals to x by 2 plus 1 is equals to 1. Okay, let alpha is equals to the covariance of x and y, and beta is equals to expectation of y, and gamma is equals to variance of y. Then the value of alpha plus 2 beta plus 4 gamma. Okay, so what do we have to do is we have to find the values of alpha, beta and gamma. Okay, that is we have to find covariance of x and y, expectation of y and variance of y, right? Okay, so for that firstly we have to find the function y, that what is y. Now if I look this very closely, then probability y equals to x by 2 plus 1 is equals to 1. It is giving me the information that the function y is equals to x by 2 plus 1, right? Okay, so we got that y is equals to x by 2 plus 1. Okay, now it's very easy to find out these covariances, expectation and variances of y. Okay, now let's work on this expectation of y. If I want to find out the expectation of y, then I will write it expectation of y equals to expectation of x by 2 plus 1, that will be equals to expectation of x by 2 plus 1. Okay, and what is expectation of x? X is following normal 1 comma 2. Okay, so from this I have expectation of x is equals to 1 and variance of x is equals to 2, right? Let's just use this. So expectation of x is equals to 1, which is 1 by 2 plus 1, and that is equals to 3 by 2. Okay, so I got expectation of y, which is my beta, as 3 by 2. Okay, now let's see gamma, that is variance of y. What is variance of y? Variance of y is variance of x by 2 plus 1, and that will equals to 1 by 4 variance of x. Okay, and what is variance of x? Variance of x is 2. Okay, that is equals to 1 by 4 into 2, which is 1 by 2. So I got my gamma, that is equals to 1 by 2. Okay, now let's find out alpha, that is covariance of x and y. Okay, now I can write it like covariance of x comma x by 2 plus 1, that is equals to 1 by 2 covariance of x comma x, this is equals to 1 by 2 sigma square of x. Okay, 1 by 2 variance of x, and that will be equals to 1 by 2 into variance of x is 2, that is equals to 2. So that will equals to 1. So I got my alpha, beta and gamma. Okay, like these. So I have alpha plus 2 beta plus 4 gamma. Okay, and my alpha is 1 plus twice of beta. Beta is 3 by 2 plus 4 gamma. Gamma is 1 by 2, and that is equals to 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so that is equals to 6. So I got my value is 6. So by looking at this question, what do you have to actually do is you have to recognize that this is a normal distribution, that y is equals to x by 2 plus 1, and this is a pretty easy question actually. You don't have to do that much in this. You just have to find out covariance, variance and expectation of y. Okay, so it was very easy, just doing some calculations and you'll get your result. Okay, so 6 is option number B, right? So I got my result, that is option number B. Okay, okay, let's see another question. Okay, here comes question number 24. What is it saying? It is saying that for x belongs to R, the curve y equals to x square intersects the curve y equals to x sin x plus cos x at exactly n points. Then n equals, okay, so this is the curve y equals to x square, and there is another curve y equals to x sin x plus cos x. If they are intersecting at exactly n points. Okay, and we have to find out that n, that how many times they are intersecting. Okay, so let's just draw this curve. Okay, let's just draw this curve. What is y equals to x square? This is my x, this is my y, then y equals to x square be somewhere like this, right? This is y equals to x square, right? Now if I want to find out this y equals to x sin x plus cos x curve, what will be that? So I didn't know actually the graph of this one, so let's just put the values in this one and we'll see that what will be that curve. Okay, this is the corresponding equation. So if I put x and y, if I put x is equals to 0, then my y would be it's 0 plus cos 0, and cos 0 is 1, right? So my y would be 1. Okay, and if we put x is equals to pi by 2, then y equals to pi by 2 sin pi by 2. Okay, sin pi by 2, sin pi by 2 plus cos pi by 2, and we know that cos pi by 2 is 0 and sin pi by 2 is 1, so that is equals to pi by 2. Okay, pi by 2. So I'm getting these 2 points. Now I'll try to draw the curve by using these 2 points. So it is like 0 and 1. Okay. So 0 and 1 would be somewhere like this. If this is 1, okay. Sorry. It would be like here. Okay. It will be here. So if this is 1, okay, let me use another pen. Okay, so this is 1 for y and this is 1 for x, then 0 and 1 is here, right? 0 and 1 is here, and I have another which is pi by 2 and pi by 2. Okay, pi by 2 comma pi by 2. So let's see what will that curve will look like. Okay, so I have x and y as pi by 2 and pi by 2. Okay, so it will be after this, if I y, let's just see where it will intersect here. If I put my y is equals to pi by 2 and that is equals to x square, so I think the curve will go like this, like this, right? So the curve is somewhere like this, right? It is going with the point 0 comma 1, and it is like pi by 2 comma pi by 2, it is forming pi by 2 also. Okay, so the curve is somewhere like this. Okay, if I draw this curve, so it will exactly intersect the curve y equals to x square two times, that is here and here. Okay, it will intersect only two times, that is the curve is going somewhere like this. We know that the graph of sin x and cos x is like this. Okay, like this. So it will be, it will intersect this curve y equals to x square two times. Okay, you just have to do draw these curve. We know the graph of y equals to x square, that is this one. Okay, and we have finded out the graph for y equals to x sin x plus cos x by putting some normal values of 0 and 1. Okay, so we have got this result that the curve would somewhere, you can also put so many values so to just get the clear result of this curve. Okay, so it will be, I know this, that this will be like this. Okay, this curve will go somewhere like this, like this, by cutting out the point uh, 0 comma 1. Okay, and we can see that easily that the curve is intersecting two times, and we have to find that in number of intersecting points, that is 2. Okay, so I think this is the correct option, that the curve is intersecting it two times. That is option number B is correct. Okay. Okay, let's see another question. Question number 25. It was like easy question. You just have to draw the curves and find out. Okay, let's see question number 25. So it is saying that x1, x2 to xn be a random sample, okay, from a uniform theta plus 1 by root 3, theta plus root 3 sigma, okay, distribution where theta belongs to r and sigma is greater than 0, are unknown parameter. Let x bar is equals to 1 by n sigma xi and s is equals to root 1 by n sigma xi minus x bars whole square. Okay, and it is also given that let theta cap and sigma cap Okay, theta cap and sigma cap be the method of moment estimators of theta and sigma respectively, then which one of the following statements is false? Okay, so we have given a random sample x1, x2 to xn, which are following the distribution uniform a comma b. Let's name them a comma b, and x bar is equals to the mean and s is equals to the standard deviation, or you can say s square is the variance. Okay, and we have given theta cap and sigma cap, which are the method of moment estimators of theta and sigma. Okay, so what we have given? We have given x1 to xn, which is following uniform, like theta plus sigma by root 3 and theta plus root 3 sigma, and we have given that theta cap and sigma cap are method of moments of theta and sigma. Okay, and we have x bar that is equals to 1 by n sigma I. Okay, and we know that expectation of x is equals to x bar, right? And variance of x here is, what is this? This is the variance of x. Variance of x is equal to s square, right? Okay, now what we'll do is we'll just try to find out these method of movements, that and x bar and s square. Okay, let's find out them. Okay, so what is expectation of x when the xi's are the random variables which are following uniform a comma b? Then the mean is a plus b by 2, right? Let's just apply it. That expectation of x would be 1 by 2 theta plus sigma by root 3 plus theta plus root 3 sigma. Okay, and that is equals to 1 by 2 theta plus this will be uh, 1 by root 3 plus root 3. Okay, 1 by root 3 plus root 3, and that is equals to, I think, 4 by root 3, right? Okay, so this is 4 by root 3 sigma. 4 by root 3 sigma. So we got expectation of x. I can write expectation of x, my x bar. So I got my x bar is equals to 1 by 2 theta plus 4 by root 3 sigma. I can simplify it further. That is theta plus 2 sigma by root 3. Okay. Now this is the first thing that I got, that is x bar. Now let's find out s square 2. Okay, so we have variance of x that is equals to s square, and the variance in the normal in the uniform distribution is 1 by 12 b minus a's whole square. Okay, that is theta plus root 3 sigma minus theta minus sigma by root 3's whole square, and that is equals to 1 by 12. This and this will cancel out, and this will be uh, like root 3 minus 1 by root 3, and that is equals to 2 by root 3, right? 2 by root 3 sigma. By taking out sigma common, I'm just doing the simple calculations here. Okay, so that is equals to 2 6 are 12, that is sigma, this is square, sigma square by 6 into, sorry, I did it wrong here. Okay, so this is 2, this is 12. Okay, and this is 1 by 12, 4 sigma square upon 3. Now it is right. 4 3s are 12, and this is sigma square by 9. Okay, so we got variance of x that is equals to s square is equals to sigma square by 9. Okay, so I can also simplify it as s is equals to sigma by 3. Okay, so I have got my x bar and I have got my s in the terms of theta and sigma. Okay, now we have to check that from these four options which one is correct. Okay, so we have to just simply put the values of x bar and s in these terms, like x bar and s in these terms, to get this result. If we got the corresponding results that are written, then the statement is true. Otherwise, these options are not true. Okay, so let's just say it. Or you can also put the values of theta and sigma. Okay, we are putting the values of x bar and s, and you can also put the values of theta and sigma. Like you can put sigma is equals to 3s. Okay, or, and you can put here like theta cap is equals to x bar minus 2 sigma by root 3. Okay, either you put the values of x bar and s like in this part, Okay, either you put the values of theta cap and sigma in this part. So if you put in the values of sigma cap and theta cap, you will obtain the results of x in the terms of x bar and s. If you will put them in the terms of x bar and s, then you will get the result in terms of sigma cap and theta cap. Okay, so it's your choice whether you will put x bar and s and whether you will put theta cap and sigma. Okay, so I am just putting the values of say x bar and s and try to see that whether which one is satisfying. Okay, which one is satisfying, and the one which doesn't satisfy is my answer, because we have asked for the false statement. Okay, so let's just check for the very first option, that is A, which is root 3x bar minus 3s. Okay, we have root 3x bar minus 3s, that is equals to root 3 x bar is my theta plus 2 sigma by root 3 minus 3 s is sigma by 3, and that is equals to root 3 theta plus 2 sigma, this will cancel out, minus 3. Oh, 3 and 3 will cancel out, this will be sigma, right? So I got root 3 theta plus sigma. Okay, let me see the result whether it is this or not. We have root 3 theta plus sigma, so this one is the true statement. Okay, this one is the true equation. Now let's check for the another one, option number B, that is x bar minus 4 root 3s. We'll put the values in this and we'll see that whether the results are same or not. Okay, x bar minus 4 root 3s. Okay, what is the value of x bar? Theta plus 2 sigma by root 3, x bar minus 4 root 3, what is that? X bar minus 4 root 3 s. Okay, and what is s? My s is sigma by 3. Okay, and that will be equals to root 3 to root 3, this will be root 3. Okay, right? And this is theta plus 2 sigma by root 3 minus 4 sigma by root 3, so this will be theta minus 2 sigma by root 3. Okay, theta minus 2 sigma by root 3, and let's see whether we are having this or not. We are having theta cap plus 2 root 3 sigma. Okay, so this is the corresponding false statement that I got, that I have got the value that is theta minus 2 sigma by root 3, and we have got that it is given that 2 root 3 sigma plus theta. Okay, so this is the false statement here. You can also check for the option number C and D, and I'm damn sure that they will be true also. Okay, just putting the values on the x bar and s, and you will see that they are also giving these results. Okay, okay, so my false statement, you have to choose a false statement. So the false option is option number B. Okay, okay, so let's see question number 26. Okay, it is saying that let x1, x2 and going on be a sequence of independent random variables. Okay, these are independent random variables such that probability xi by I is equals to 1 by 4 and probability xi is equals to 2i is equals to 3 by 4. Okay, for some real constants c1 and c2, suppose that this c1 by root n sigma xi by I plus c2 root n with the distribution is following z normal 0 comma 1. Okay, so this is going to normal 0 comma 1. Okay, so what I am getting here is that I have to make this distribution as normal. Okay, I have to make this as normal. Like for the normal, for making any distribution as normal, what do we have to do? That z is equals to x minus mu by sigma, and this z will follow then z normal 0 comma 1, right? Okay, so we'll just try to make this in this form, z is equals to x minus mu by sigma. Okay, so for that, let's see, it is given that I am just transforming this form into the normal thing, that is x minus mu by sigma. Okay, so it is given c1 by root n sigma xi by I plus c2 root n. Okay, so here I am looking that we have given xi by I. Okay, and here the probabilities are corresponding, like probability xi equals to I and probability xi is equals to 2i. Okay, so these probability can be like probability xi by I is equals to 1 by 4. Okay, and probability xi by I is equals to 2 is equals to 3 by 4. Okay, and we can write them like probability, let's just name it as anything like let's say these are Ri. Okay, so probability Ri equals to 1 is equals to 1 by 4, and probability Ri equals to 2 is equals to 3 by 4. Okay, so these are the we have just named it as Ri. Xi by I is equals to Ri. Okay, so that will be equals to C1 by root n sigma Ri, sigma Ri plus C2 root n. Okay, now see it, we have to transform this into this form. Then I want to make this as like mean. Okay, so for that let's just divide it by n, and this will form mean. So this will be this n will cancel out and this will be root n, right? So this is root n c1 r bar plus c2 root n. Okay, I got this. Okay, now let's just further do it. That is C1 R bar plus C2. Let's just take out root n common, and this will be this. And this is going to the distribution, converging to the distribution with two normal 0, comma 1. Okay, let's just simplify it furthermore. That is, it is R bar C1 R bar plus C2 upon 1 by root n, and taking out C1 common, we will got R bar plus C2 by C1 upon 1 by C1 root n. Okay, and we have to make the form, and this is as this is the mean. So when we have to make the z into the mean, like that, in that time the mean will be x bar minus mu, and the variance would be sigma by root n. Okay, so we have r bar plus something like this, so we can write it as x bar minus c2 by c1 to make this into this z, 1 upon c1 root n, and this is going to the distribution with the normal 0 comma 1. Okay, so as it is going to the normal 0 comma 1, okay, that is we have r bar minus c2 by c1 upon 1 by c1 root n, and this is going converging to the distribution which z, which is something like x bar minus mu upon sigma by root n, that is this is following normal 0 comma 1. Okay, now let's just compare the values and find out the resulting result, corresponding result. Okay, so if this is following normal 0 comma 1, then that means that mu has to be equals to, this is the mean and this is the variance at that time, right? Now we have to find the mean and variance of this r bar. Okay, then what will be the mean? If I want to find out the mean, then that will be mu is equals to expectation of x, and that is equals to, we have probability like Ri equals to 1 is equals to 1 by 4, and probability Ri equals to 2 is equals to 3 by 4. And the expectation of x will be x into px, right? Applying this, we will have 1 into 1 by 4 plus 2 into 3 by 4, that is equals to mean would be 7 by 4. Okay, and similarly we'll find the variance, and for finding the variance we have to first find out expectation of x square, that is equals to 1 square into 1 by 4, that is 1 by 4, plus 2's square into 3 by 4, and that is equals to 3 plus 1 by 4, and 3 plus 1 by 4 is 13 by 4. Yeah, 13 by 4. Okay, and we'll apply the formula for the variance of x, that is equals to expectation of x square minus expectation of x is whole square, and this square would be 49 by 16. Okay, and let's just simplify it. 16, this will be 14, 52 minus 49, that is equals to 3 by 16. Okay, so we have got the mean and variance of this r bar. Okay, uh, in the r bar, expectation of r bar would equals to expectation of this r, that is equals to 7 by 4, and the variance of r bar would equals to variance of r by n, right? variance of r by n. In the mean it will be sigma square by n. So this will be 13 by 4 by n. Okay, so let's just erase some things. Okay, so now what do we have to do? We have to compare the results that we are getting, and then the two equations are formed, and by putting the values in these two equations we got our corresponding result. Okay, okay, so let's see it. So what do we have now? We have expectation of r bar as 7 by 4 and variance of r bar as 13 by 4 n. Okay, and what will be the standard deviation of r bar? That is root 13 by 4. Oh, it is not 13 by 4. It is 3 by 16. I have read this wrong. 3 by 16 by n. Okay, this is 3 by 16 n. Okay, this will be root 3 by 4 root n. Okay, and we have r bar minus c2 by c1 upon 1 by c1 root n. And if I compare this, then my mu will be equals to minus c2 by c1, right? My mu would be equals to minus c2 by c1, and my sigma would be equals to, what would be my sigma? Sigma would be equals to 1 by c1, right? 1 by c1, right? 1 by c1. And what is the mean? The mean is 7 by 4. And the variance, what is the variance? Let's just write the variance. The variance is root 3 by 4. Forget this n now. Okay, because this is we are not considering here, because I'm just comparing the sigma, not sigma by root n. Okay, so this is root 3 by 4. I have got standard deviation as root 3 by 4. Okay, and from this we will got form the equation 1, and this is equation number 2. So I got my c1 as 4 by root 3. Okay, and my c2 will be equals to, if I solve this, this will be 7c1 plus 4c2 is equals to 0. So c2 will be equals to 4c2 is equals to minus 28 by root 3. So c2 will be equals to minus 7 by root 3. Okay, so we got our c1 and c2, that is 4 by root 3 and minus 7 by root 3. And what do we have to find? We have to find root 3 3c1 plus c2. Okay, let's just put the values. Root 3 3c1. c1 is 4 by root 3, so this will be 12 by root 3 plus c2 is minus 7 by root 3, minus 7 by root 3, that is equals to root 3, this will be 5 by root 3, and this is root 3 will cancel out, this is equals to 5. Okay, so 5, my option number D is correct. Okay. Okay, so let's just summarize this question. What do we have to actually do is we have given a distribution which is like we have given a function that is following, that is going to normal 0 comma 1. Okay, so if I want to follow this distribution to normal 0 comma 1, then z is equals to x minus mu by sigma. Okay, I have to find out the mean of this distribution, I have to find out the sigma of the distribution, and we will just compare the results of these mean and standard deviation, mean and sigma, to the results of this, like by finding out the mean and expectation, like mean and variance of the uh, ri. Okay, so let's just compare the results, and you will get one equation for the mean and second equation for the variance. Okay, and then you will get your results like c1 and c2, and by putting the values to the root 3 3c1 plus c2, you will get your result. Okay, so the thing is that you just have to form this to the normal distribution, nothing much. Okay, okay, so this is all about question number 26. Okay, let's wrap it up, this lecture. Okay, this is all about today. Let's meet in another lecture. Thank you.